that we want to do things, and I think that we can do this.
I came to London in 1985 from Leicester, where I'd studied. First to Brixton. I was escaping on a friend's floor in Brixton, then moved to Fry and Barnet with some friends. We shared a flat for a bit, and then moved to Whetstone in, I don't know, 1987. Not long after moving in there, the couple I'd been with split up, so we needed new flatmates, and we put an advert in a local newsagents in Barnet. And a guy called Mark applied and moved in. Then I met all his Scotchy mates, and we all moved down to Holloway and shared a big flat. In around 91, I think, through all the Scotchies, as my dad used to call them, I met Eileen, who would ultimately become my wife, all because of that notice in the newsagent's window. I've always loved music, I think, since being an early teenager, rooting around in record shops in South Shields, or the junk shop that was down the road from my dad's butcher shop that I used to work in on a Saturday morning. I got some great records in there. Captain Beefheart, people like that. That's when I got into sort of, I don't know, inquiring, I guess, looking for new music. I even had a band once. Not that we ever had a name. I had a drum kit that I'd bought. Went halfers with me dad, £50 each. Then my mate Errol on guitar, and a girl from Sunderland, can't remember her name. Her dad was in a Kiss tribute band, so he would bring all the amps and stuff round, so that's why she was in. Then another guy whose name I don't remember, whose dad worked for an off-licence chain, so he would bring slightly out-of-date lager to drink. And then for a little bit, a nutcase called David Little, or Tittle as we used to call him. He's quite a well-known artist now, actually, but he would come along and shout. We used to annoy the neighbours and get the police come round and tell us to shut up. We were crap, but it was fun. I started work at 20, a company called BDP. It was my second interview. The first one was at a company called Saunders Design. But BDP offered me more money, £250 more, so I went there. Work's busy. 3 or 4 years ago I went back to the place I started at, BDP. And it's been good. And who knows, maybe I'll stay there. So, late 90s, I found myself with a family in North London, still in North London, in Muswell Hill. House I'm still in now. And we got an allotment. When did we get the allotment? Oh, I don't know. Can't remember. 1999 is when we got the allotment, so 16 years now. I get worse every year. I like the allotment though. It's a bit of solitude. It's hard work sometimes, but it's solitude and it helps take your mind off work. Kids are growing up now though. Sixth form and art college and so that'll be me rooting around the record shops and scratching around at the allotment and that kind of stuff. But could be worse.